Hello, it is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. I'm Chris Bremo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Wednesday crossword, so we're going to be solving a midweek, mid-difficulty themed puzzle. And this midweek, mid-difficulty themed edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Overfull Hitbox, Jake Rodkin, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the five of them. They're benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, which means they keep this channel going, they support it day in, day out, and make it a sustainable part of my daily work. For that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to those five and to everybody who supports the Patreon channel. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons and for benefactors like those five, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again if you're among that group at any level. I really do appreciate it. Thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube, which is quite a big help as well. And you can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server. It's a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. Finally, if you'd like to like or comment on the occasional video, that wouldn't go amiss. And now let's get on to today's crossword by Stacey Yaris McCullough, a debut constructor for the New York Times. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. Let's start solving, see what we're in for today. Use a loofah. So that's, you use that to sort of scrub yourself in the bath or the shower. Let's see if that works with the downs. Fleetwood Mac, I think these are traditionally actually sea creatures, but I would imagine mainly synthetic these days, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Fleetwood Mac song with Stevie Nicks on piano. I'm not actually sure. Heart could be core in the sense of you've gotten to the heart of the issue, the core of the issue. Let's just try it and see if it works. Weapon for Viking warriors. Oof, I do not know that offhand. Okay, let me remove that. Post-shower wear. You might wear a robe after taking a shower. And actress Uma Thurman. There we go. Hardly a heartening harbinger. Some nice alliteration there. A bad omen. Right, okay. So a bad omen would hardly be a heartening harbinger because it would suggest an ill future to come. All right, Cinnabon enticements, Cinnabon enticements. These are those cinnamon buns, aromas, I would think. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know the Fleetwood Mac song. Heart. Okay, it's not core. It's probably the crux of the issue. Same idea, sort of. Crux, I guess, is more pointed, maybe, than core. Anyway, it still works just as well. Weapon for Viking warriors, an axe. Okay, that's straightforward, actually. And gathering for lathering. I don't know what that's looking for. Some kind of group bathing situation or something? Oh, tub? Something you... Sata. Boy, that doesn't sound familiar to me at all. I'm just thinking lathering as in soap lathering. There's that rhyme, rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, which could be dealing with lathering. That would make this Sarah, which is a bit more plausible. Let's try that. Rub-a-dub. Oh no. Okay. Rub-a-dub something? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to come back to that. Mystifying. Here we have the Kama Sutra, famous ancient text. So it is looking like rub-a-dub, isn't it? What about this? Simplify with down. No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say dumb down for simplify, but that isn't the letter I wanted. Simplify with down. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. We'll keep going. Feed as a fire. Stoke a fire. Oh, maybe it's not bad omen. Because feed as a fire is surely stoke. So a bad sign. Same idea. Okay, that's fine. Assistant who's always being questioned. Oh, Siri, the Apple robot lady. All right, simplify with down. Oh, boil down. But yes, okay. So this is simplify as in an explanation. Just boil it down to maybe the crux of the idea. So it does look like rub-a-dub, doesn't it? I'm going to put that in. I think at this point it must be that. But Well, there's probably going to be some kind of pun or something where the second dub is replaced. I don't yet know. Unlikely thing off of which to buy haute couture. Unlikely thing. Oh, rack. I see. So if you're buying off the rack, it's probably not sort of high fashion, I guess you could say. Oh, is this Rub-a-Dub Club? Okay, is that referencing something, or is it just a punny rhyme? I don't know. But I think the idea is that it's referencing Rub-a-Dub-Dub, Three Men in a Tub, and I don't remember what comes after that. She in French is elle, just literally means she. Bird that can run up to 30 miles per hour would be an emu, a flightless bird. Biodiverse underwater ecosystem. A reef is certainly a biodiverse underwater ecosystem, many of which are endangered these days. Workspaces with 3D printers and laser cutters informally. Fabrication plants. Is Fab Labs, is that a term? Are we rhyming things left and right here? Alma mater is a place you've attended school. So workspaces with three, Fab. I want this to be Fab Labs, which is not a term I've heard, but it sounds like it would be plausible for fabrication laboratory. And we've already rhymed something here, although that's probably unrelated. I'm going to try it and see if it works. Distrusting. If you're distrusting, you're leery. You're not quite confident in what's going on. Declare. To aver something could be to declare it. I can't think of another thing that would have R at the end. Let's try it and see. Descriptor for some Halloween costumes. I mean, a sort of somewhat surprising percentage of Halloween costumes are sort of sexy blank, so it could be that. Let's see. Something in the air. Not sure what that's about. So I've heard. There we go. And to be a thorn in the side of, okay, well, if this is sexy, this could be vex. To vex someone would be to be a thorn in their side, to really be a pain. Okay, so I think that's probably right. So what is something in the air then? I don't know. Tries something. Gives, oh, gas. Oh, sure, sure. Gas could just be dispersed through the air. Or I guess this could be referring to the sort of components of air. Either way it works. So tries something. Gives it a go, maybe? Gives it a go? You try it? Let's see. Cheek, sass. Yes, if you give someone cheek, sass, lip, you're being kind of impudent to them. Course for some new immigrants, for short, could be ESL, English as a second language. And jewels for fools. Something bling? As in jewelry? Let's see. Figures on college transcripts, GPAs, grade point averages. And toy found in King Tut's tomb. Oh, a top, like a spinning top. Okay, I didn't remember that offhand, but that sounds plausible. Most common Czech surname. Interesting. I'm not sure offhand. Be curious to see what it is. The floor is blank. The floor is lava. Oh, Novak, probably. Let's see if that works here. Ancestral tales often. Sagas. Yes, you could have kind of sagas passed down through a culture for many generations. What a picket fence may enclose. A lawn, I guess, yeah. A kind of classic, North American suburban home. Like wafers. Thin. Wafers are thin, I guess, sort of by definition. Outfit for the mountains. A ski coat or ski suit or something like that. Let's look at this. Fryer piled higher. Okay, well, we've got a walk in which we're doing our frying, so that's part of it. I just don't get what's going on with the theme yet, other than possibly rhyming in some general sense. Jewels for fools. Manage to get as tickets. You score them, did you manage to get tickets? Did you snag? There we go. That's incredibly helpful to just use these in a sentence and see if you can come up with an alternative. There's my tip. Jewels for fools. I don't know. Puerto Rican, maybe? from Puerto Rico, simple as that. University program with cadets, ROTC. This is, I think it's something like Reserve Officer Training Corps. It's U.S. military kind of sort of does recruiting and training programs on university campuses. All right, universal donors blood type for short. O negative, it looks like. Okay, I can never remember these, but that looks right. Browser subwindow. You could have a tab with several tabs within one window of a browser. Singer and actress Shore. I don't know. It looks like it could be Dinah, maybe. That sounds vaguely familiar. Jewels for fools. Ding-a-ling bling. Right. Okay. So I think we're just taking kind of phrases. In this case, rub-a-dub, ding-a-ling, kind of slightly nonsense phrases, and rhyming them with things to create new phrases that answer the clue in a funny sort of way. I think that's what's going on. Maybe there's something more specific that the revealer will reveal, if indeed there is one. We'll find out. So this does look like Dinah, so that would be an H if so. Friar piled higher. Just can't see what it is. No baked dessert that's chilled before serving. Ice something. Not ice cream, I guess. No baked dessert that's chilled before serving. Icebox something? Like because you put it in the icebox, the freezer maybe? Icebox cake? I don't think I've ever heard of that, but could be. Wolverine and others are X-Men. Characters from the X-Men comic strips. Gold coin of old Europe. A ducat. There we go. That I do at least recognize. Cherished is, if you cherished someone, you doted on them, you cherished them, the past tense is tricky. I don't quite see what this is. Outfit inspiration for a Swiftie. I have no idea what this is getting at. This is a Taylor Swift fan, presumably, but I don't know what the 3 letters, outfit inspiration. No idea what that is. Interact with a magic 8-ball, say. That would be to ask it a question, and then it'll give you a randomized, or maybe not randomized, answer. So cherished. I don't know. It'll seem obvious in retrospect, I'm sure. Bear of constellations will be Ursa, like Ursa Minor or Ursa Major. Ursa just literally meaning bear in the name of constellations. So the outfit inspiration. Oh, era maybe. Oh, does she wear different? Because she has that Eras Tour kind of concert film. So does she wear different clothes representing different eras in her life or something? Maybe that sounds plausible. Cherished. Dear. Oh, right. I was trying to think of this as a verb, as in, I cherished you, but it's not. It's you are cherished. You are dear to me. That's what it is. Okay, so Issa of Hollywood, Issa Rae. There we go. Writer and actor. Okay, so Nashville-based awards organization. Country Music Awards, probably. Oh, is this chock-a-block walk, maybe? There we go. So chock-a-block would mean, all piled up and too many of them. So there we go, chock-a-block walk. So it is just kind of rhyming phrases that we're then combining with other rhyming words to make a new phrase. That's what's going on. Sus is suspicious or sketchy. There we go. Acting in a strange way. Japanese noodle, soba would be a Japanese noodle, fits with an S. Let's see. Reaction upon tasting a decadent dessert, a moan maybe, you're so overcome by this decadent dessert. Fall off, if something falls off, it declines, it ebbs. And events at which you try not to lose track. Lose track, not sure. Perfect. The perfect thing would be the ideal things. Oh, events plural, meets. Right, okay, so as in track and field events. So you're trying not to lose at a track event, at this meet for, it could be running or swimming or something. All right, Pepper and Others, abbreviation, Sergeant. So this is referencing the Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and we've abbreviated Sergeant. What houses resemble from an airplane? They look like little dots, I guess, depending on how high up you are. Why not, you might ask someone, why not finish this crossword? We'll do it soon, we think. Outfit for the mountains is, right, a ski something. Other in Oaxaca could be otro or otra. I've said it before. I always forget which of this is. Otro, probably. But I'm going to leave it blank. Apt setting for a French kiss. Apt setting for a French kiss. I don't really know what we're getting at here. Is it punnily referring to the French language rather than the concept of French kissing? I'm not sure. Apt setting. I'm not sure what that's about. Dependent, often. A child is often a dependent of its parents. So what is this? Wrath is ire, anger. Let's do it. I'm in. Mysterious character would be something. Charges of male emperor penguins. I don't know. Is this what you'd call a child penguin or something? Charges of male emperor. I'm not sure. Or female penguins is what I don't know. I don't know any penguin terminology in that respect. Cup to drink up, something mug. So chug-a-lug mug, I guess. Okay. There we go. All right, so we didn't get a revealer, I don't think. We just have our I think the puzzle has explained itself at this point. I don't think we need a revealer. All right, mysterious character, a rune, a sort of maybe in this case an ancient character from an extinct language, perhaps. Eggs. Oh, I see. Okay, no wonder I couldn't figure out what this meant. So the male emperor penguins will guard the eggs. The eggs are their charge. They're tasked with keeping them safe. Okay, so what some credit cards offer rewards points for? Dining. You might get sort of bonus credit card points for using your credit card at a restaurant, for instance. Bearded beast. Oh, new. There we go. I don't know why that took me a moment. I don't know how many possible animals could fit there, but that's the one that does. Music informally would be tunes. So this is ski suit. Okay, I wasn't sure, but that's what it turned out to be. So what was this again? This is the apt setting for a French kiss. Oh, is it Paris? Oh, okay. I was overcomplicating that, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Guinness record holder for mammal with the most names. Puma? That's interesting if so. I'm not sure what else would fit here. Huh, I'm curious about that. All right, well, there we go. If you're not out, you're home, you've not left. Okay, you're in, I guess. Golden blank, retiree, golden ager, someone who's reached their golden years. And time machine entry would be a year. You tell it to which year you'd like to travel in time, I guess. And then to get into the weeds would be to use a hoe to break up the soil. Oops. Didn't realize we were done. Well, there we go. That was the Wednesday crossword. And I found this actually trickier than I expected to be honest. In part because I was very consumed with trying to decipher the theme, but also just every once in a while I would encounter a clue that stumped me more than I expected. So let's look at our theme. The gathering for lathering would be the Rub-a-Dub Club. Jewels for fools might be the Ding-a-ling-bling. Friar piled higher is a chock-a-block walk. And finally, a cup to drink up would be a chug-a-lug mug. So there we go. We have 4 examples of rhyming phrases that have been combined with yet another rhyming word, a third rhyming word, in order to produce a new sort of punny phrase that answers the clue. And that was the Wednesday crossword. Very nice. A fun theme that was very elusive to me for a while and initially completely baffling. But it makes sense by the end. It's just a simple rhyming theme. Let me know how you fared with this one and how you contended with the theme. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Thursday edition of the crossword with some kind of more intricate or surprising theme. We'll find out what it is then. But until that point, please do have an excellent remainder of your Wednesday. Take care.